Good afternoon, Mel.
Hiya.
Mel, two tight games against opposition in the playoff places since we last spoke. Good team performances, but unfortunately we came off second best both times.
Yeah, it's disappointing, very disappointing. In both games we didn't deserve to get beat. I think the first game, the reality was probably a draw was a fair result, but certainly on Saturday against Dover we deserved to win. I think 4 points, no one could moan if we got 4 points from the two games. But that's football, and that's why we all love it, and that's why we all do it. A very late goal at home to cost us,
Was that a soft free kick?
Oh, it's never. I mean, look, it's never a free kick in anyone's books. But you know, referees they're human. They make good, they make bad decisions. The referee made a poor decision based on it. Well, everything really, just a poor decision, and we suffered from it. But you've got to be good enough to defend. One of my things I talk to the players about a lot is you can't trust the referees, you can't trust the linesmen. Don't give them a decision to make for a start, and secondly, don't let it cost you. When they do make a mistake, you've got to still be able to defend the free kick, still defend whatever situation they put you in. And we just didn't defend it well enough. And in all fairness, it was a great finish from their lad. Great delivery. They've got good delivery and a great finish. So it's one of those, you know, again, the goal we conceded on Saturday came from a very deep free kick, the winner. And again, it's not a free kick. The lad squeals, throws himself to the floor, and the referee gives a free kick. But we've got to be better than that. We have to look at all the situations and say, right, we'll defend it. The referee's made a mistake. We'll get on with the game. No point in arguing. He's not going to change his mind, and that is part and parcel. We'll get free kicks and things given for us as well, which often I think, well, we're lucky there, and we've got to take advantage when we're given one. So, yeah, the referee in the last two games hasn't done us any favours, but at the same time, there's no way that's the reason we lost both games.
What goes round comes round, doesn't it? We've scored late in games.
I think so. And I think if the difference between certainly the two teams and us is probably a little bit of know-how. We're a very, very young team, remember. We're a very young team. I don't think I had a single player on the pitch anywhere near 30 on Saturday. All young lads, and we're a young team. And that shows up at certain pressure situations. And, you know, both the sides we played had slightly more experience than us, slightly more know-how than us, and took advantage. And you know, all credit to them.
What should we expect from Lewes on Saturday? It was a tight 2-2 draw at their place with a late Sam Granville special again.
Yeah, I mean, we were 1-0 up and very much in control of the game, and we had the momentum second half. And then we made 2 or 3 quick unforced errors, which gave them momentum. And then they scored. They got 1 goal back, and then scored a very, very good second goal. And from 1-0 up and comfortable, we were suddenly 2-1 down and struggling. But we got a great late goal to get a 2-2 draw. Again, nothing more than we deserved, the 2-2 draw. They're a good football team. They're a very, very good football team. Well coached, well organised. They have a way of playing that's difficult to play against. But with all these teams that play this way, their one vulnerability is when they lose the ball, they're spread and wide open. So it's a good team, well organised, well coached, and again, we're looking forward to it.
Talking of who's coaching them, they've announced that their manager, Craig Nelson, is heading to Tunbridge next season. Do you think announcing that now changes anything for them in their remaining games?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they've got anything to play for. I don't think they can go up. They're certainly not going to get relegated. But I think what it does, it relaxes the manager. Will be very relaxed going into Saturday. He knows what he's doing next season. He's all organised. So from his point of view, he'll be very relaxed, and the team will be relaxed. Like I say, they've got nothing to play for. And a lot of people say, well, when a team's got nothing to play for, that's when you want to play them. I don't agree. I think when players are relaxed, good players in particular, they cause you more problems. So I think as a team, they'll come here relaxed and looking forward to the game, and they're going to be a tough challenge.
Moving back to home affairs, Mel, Bradley being recalled by Hemel is a shame at this stage of the season, but I guess the positive is it opens up a place for somebody else in the squad.
Yes, I mean, I was disappointed poor Bradley got recalled. I know he was on the bench on Saturday and got a couple of minutes, but I fully understand from their point of view they got a lot of injuries and they felt they needed the cover on the bench, so they recalled him. We don't have another left back in the club as it stands. So young Finn did a job for us at away on Saturday and did a very, very good job for us. So we'll pick and choose and decide how we play, how we cover that position, and make the most of it. So very disappointed to lose him. Was really looking forward to the last few games of the season with him in the squad. You know, we had a way of playing that sort of suited him and he suited us, and to lose him does raise problems for us. But it's, as you said, it gives someone else a chance to come in and show what he can do. But with only one left-footed player in the whole squad, it makes it very, very difficult. But yeah, so it is. And good luck to him, and I really hope he gets some minutes and some game time before the end of the season.
Oh, absolutely. He was a great player for us. So we've enjoyed seeing him play.
Yeah, he's a very, very good player, and I think that. You know, I mean, Hemel will make a decision whether he's quite ready yet for their first team next season at step 2. He's certainly ready for step 3, and my personal view is he needs a bit more step 3 to get him really ready for step 2. But ultimately, he is a very talented young man. He's only 19, and one for the future. And
Saturday, the trip down to Dover, Raoul travelled with you. How's he coming along injury-wise?
Well, he trained on Tuesday, so he'll train again tonight. We'll see how he is, and then I'll make a decision on whether to risk him or not. It was medial ligament damage, so those things are sore, and they're sore for a few weeks after they're sort of healed. So we'll see how he is, see how he goes through tonight, and then see what the reaction is, and then I'll pick the team sort of tomorrow or Saturday morning, really, once we sort of get all the data in from tonight's training session.
Everybody else good?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, everyone else is good. We've got one or two didn't train on Tuesday, obviously carrying bits and pieces. We're down to a sort of 16 players at the moment, so we're a little bit light on the ground. But yeah, we should be okay. And looking forward, you know, I'm really looking forward to the game because it's great. We've got 4 games left, and we've got 4 games against real good quality football teams. Teams that want to play football, want to get the ball down and play. So it's a really good challenge for myself and the players. So we're very much looking forward to all the games starting on Saturday.
And as Easter comes up, the last home game will be Easter Monday. That's when the awards get dished out. So
right.
We should really remind supporters to get their votes in for their Player of the Year this Saturday.
Yeah, well, they can only vote in the bar, I believe, which is a good place to be able to vote. I think on the last home game of the season, certainly a good place to vote.
Method in our madness.
Yes, yeah, method in your madness. Yeah, so it's in the bar, and I would encourage everyone to vote. You know, it means a lot to the players. I mean, I've said in my programme notes that awards. I mean, my last season in professional football, I won a Player of the Year award from the fans, and it still has pride of place 36 years on, whatever it is. In my office, so it means a lot to the players, and you know, from the fans to vote for you. Everyone says players like the players one. Well, of course they like the players one, but they also love the fans one because it means that they've enjoyed watching you play the season. You put on a show for them, and the fans appreciate everything you've done. So I would encourage everyone to vote. Take it seriously, please, and vote for, you know, genuinely the player you think has done the most to entertain you this season. And done the best for the club. So yeah, looking forward to it. And the evening we'll have a few drinks, and I've got to do a speech as well, I believe. So I recommend everyone has a few drinks before they listen to that.
Thanks very much for your time, Mel.
You're welcome. Thanks very much.
Cheers.